guys. We just woke up. I am drinking my coffee, and Gracie is having some toast over here. Oops. Cute. I'm just about to drink my coffee and get ready. I usually just sit out in the kitchen, like at our dining room table, if I need to get ready with her, just so that I can watch her play in the living room. But I'm really excited to do my makeup today. I actually got the new, it's the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, so I'm really excited to try that out and see how my makeup turns out. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys once we get ready.
Okay, and just like that, we are all done getting ready, aren't we? Look, we're all done getting ready.
Hi.
Hi. You say hi? So that took a good bit longer than expected because she was just not wanting to play much if I was in the other room, so we had a hard time. And I used that Too Faced palette, which I actually really like the palette, but my advice to you is if you are going to follow a YouTube tutorial, make sure that you watch the whole video to see how complicated it is before you commit to it, because I had just seen the thumbnail on a video that I wanted to follow using that palette, and it was a lot harder than I thought, so I don't know, it turned out like kind of weird, but it wasn't the palette's fault. It was totally, I'm just not skilled at complicated eye looks. So now I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I know I need to go over to Kroger because I'm out of Diet Coke, of course, and I also need something for lunch. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna have, but I think we are gonna go ahead and head over there in a few minutes. Not really sure what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna have to kind of see what the day brings, and I'll just keep you guys posted on whatever we decide to do today and take you guys along with us. Oh, I also wanted to say, if you guys noticed that my hair is much longer than yesterday, I usually do wear clip-in extensions, but on days that I substitute, I never put them in because it just seems like a bit extra, honestly. And I mean, I'm just gonna go be at school with a bunch of kids, so there's just not really a point in putting all that effort into getting ready. So I just in case you were wondering why my hair is like a foot longer than it was yesterday. Okay, so we just got in the car. I decided that we're just gonna go over to Harris Teeter and grab some, I think just like chicken salad or something would be good for lunch today. So we're just gonna head over and do that. It is so nice out today. I just got in the car. It's 64 degrees here. I have just been appreciating the weather here so much because this time last year we were in New England, in Rhode Island, so there were like no warm days in February, but here in Virginia Beach we get like sporadic, very warm days, and it is just so much better. Like, I'm sure if you live in New England or somewhere really cold, you know that that freaking seasonal depression is so real. So we have just been appreciating the seasons so much here, and I'm just so happy to be able to enjoy the outdoors in the middle of February. What happened to your hair? Did you rub your head a little bit? Whoa, or did the wind get you? Huh? What you doing? You want to go in and get something for lunch? Get those arms out. Well, that ended up being a total fail because we just went into Harris Teeter because I had seen chicken salad at Kroger yesterday that was 0 grams of carbs, but the chicken salad at Harris Teeter was like 28 grams of carb. I should have just gone to Kroger, but I didn't, and now my mom needs me to follow her over to my dad's work to leave their car with him. So I'm just gonna follow her over, and then she's gonna jump in my car to come back. So that's what we're going to do now, and I guess I'll probably just try to maybe go through a drive-thru or something and get like grilled chicken or something, but I'm sure that Gracie is probably going to fall asleep in the car because she usually naps around noon, so I don't know how much longer she'll last, and then she probably won't nap when we get home. So it's probably going to be a long day with little napping, but we will see how it goes. So we just got back to my mom's house, and I ended up stopping at Jimmy John's because they have like an unwich, so it's basically just their normal sandwiches wrapped in a lettuce wrap. So I'm about to try that out for lunch and see how it is. And Gracie is just about to go down for her afternoon nap. It's a little late, it's like 12:30, but she should sleep for a couple hours, so I'm just gonna hang out at my mom's. Are we gonna go night-night? Are you going to go night-night at Mimi's? Go on. Good job. That's not where you go night-night. You little stinker. Come on. No, come on. Not the exercise room. Let's go. You know where to go night-night. Go in your room. I just put her down. I have no idea if she's actually going to sleep. Sometimes she does when we're here and sometimes she doesn't. Because we were kind of driving around for a while, I feel like her schedule may be a little bit messed up. But yeah, I don't think that I mentioned, but I try to spend as much time as I possibly can with my parents here because my dad works for NCIS, so it's likely that they will have to move sometime soon. Growing up, we moved around a lot. We lived kind of all over at different times, just depending on his job. So we just never know when he's gonna be asked to move. So we just really try to appreciate this time and being close to them and then getting to spend as much time as possible with Gracie. And I'm also very close to both my parents, but yeah, I can hear her laughing. And yeah, and our lease for our apartment, it runs out in, I think it's June. So we are going to move then. We're not going to stay in the apartment that we're in. And my mom and dad are renting a townhome, which is, I've mentioned it obviously because we can walk over here. It's so close. So probably never again in my life will I live this close to my parents. And it's very temporary, us living this close. So we just try to like hang out as much as possible. I don't think a nap is going to happen. I can hear her up there like fussing, and so I think that we missed our window, and it sucks because she's usually such a good sleeper. Like we are really lucky with her. She has been pretty much since she turned 6 months old. Like she sleeps like 7. She goes to bed at 7 and she wakes up around 7 in the morning, and then she takes one nap that's like usually like 12 to 2, 12 to 3. Besides like when she's teething or has something else going on, but I'm just thinking that today it's my fault because I missed it and I wasn't home for her scheduled time. So I think that we are gonna have to skip out on a nap today. So that should be a lot of fun. Here she is without her nap. What are you doing? You wanna go see Mimi? Why don't you want to take a nap? Huh? You just want to come out here and play? That's all. She just wants to play. We are in for it this afternoon though, aren't we? We are. There's just too many toys here. Uh-oh, what's that? What happened to the clock?
I had to change the battery out.
Oh. Oh my goodness, what is that? Okay, so we decided that we're gonna go down to the beach because it's so nice out today. Like right now in the car it says it's 72. So they have like a park on the beach that we're gonna try to find so that Gracie can play. And we haven't been to the beach since last summer, so she's a good bit older now. So I think she may actually be able to enjoy like running around a little bit more. So we're just gonna see how it goes. It's pretty windy out, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be enjoyable at all, but it's really nice down by the beach here in Virginia Beach. So we really try to like go there as much as we can, and we're only like 15 minutes from the ocean front. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna go do now. She's probably going to be in a cranky mood because she fell asleep in the car and we're about to have to wake her up.
That's what I'm.
Oh my god, it's like ice. the beach. We are a little bit windblown. It was very, very windy, but Gracie loved it. She loved like being able to run around, and she at first liked putting her toes in, but then after a few minutes I think it was a little bit too cold and she was like, she didn't want anything else to do with it. Bless you, baby. So we just left the beach. We are gonna stop by, there's like this little Turkish place down here. My husband's Turkish, and they have like tea and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go and drink some tea there, and then we're gonna head home. Never mind, we just drove by that Turkish cafe and they apparently permanently closed, which really sucks because we went there last summer and it was so nice, and they had really good like Turkish desserts and Turkish tea and coffee and all kinds of stuff. So I'm really not sure what happened and why it went out of business because it seemed so busy last year. So anyway, I guess we're just gonna go home and make some tea at home and I guess just chill out there because the place wasn't open. So we've just been very lazy since we got home. We've just been sitting around on the couch and we just made tea for Oz. I can't drink the tea, but so he's drinking his tea now, and I'm not sure what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. It's getting kind of late, so pretty soon here we're gonna have to start thinking about dinner. So I have no idea what he's in the mood for, so I will let you guys know whatever we decide or if we do anything else, but you'd be pretty bored just sitting and watching us just sitting in our living room. I don't know why I feel so sleepy all of a sudden, but since we got back from the beach, I have just been like wanting a nap. But because Gracie's not napping, that usually means that I can't get a nap in. So we're just hanging out for now, being a little bit lazy.
What are you doing?
Head.
Shoulders. Gracie. Yay! Oh, stop now.
Go.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Those are her toes.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
She skipped shoulders and knees. Oh, there's Orange. She loves Orange. She doesn't bark at her. Annabelle's like traumatized her. So sweet, Gracie. Aww.
Pick the kitty, but you can't ride the kitty. Yay! Yay!
So it's been a little while since I updated. Gracie ended up just having another one of those like pizza Lunchables for dinner because she was getting really hungry and we hadn't cooked anything and we just couldn't really decide what we wanted for dinner. So she had that, and then I had these like little snack things because I'm not terribly hungry. So it was just like cheese and salami and a boiled egg, and then I had a few pieces of pepperoni, and that was my dinner. I'm not sure, Oz is probably just gonna make some pasta, but then my parents came over, which was fun for Gracie. She's been like super hyper, so she just played with my mom and dad for a while, and now it is, what time is it? Let's see, 6:33, so we're like 27 minutes out from bedtime, but who's counting? So yeah, so that's what we're up to now. Stinker, are you about to get ready for bed? Look, here. Oh.
want kisses? Aw, so sweet. Night, 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 night. Night, night, Gracie. I love you so much, baby. Sleep tight, okay? Night, night.
Okay guys, so I just got Gracie to bed, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I'm just gonna eat one of these little cupcakes that I was telling you guys about in yesterday's vlog that are keto friendly, and I just want to go ahead and get started with editing this. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.
Thumbs up. Good night, guys. Bye.